Hello YouTube and welcome back for episode number 35 of our two-handed physical Savagery Archon, where last episode we did the Arcovian Undercity. We've just killed Killrian. Did he drop his Shattered Soul? He did. Very lucky drop that. Not so great for this build, but a little bit rare when you do need it. So moving on from here, we're going to do the Broken Hills. With the last bit of this potion, I think I'm going to go turn in all of these quests. I think I may have come to the wrong place. Yep, as they're not interested. Okay. A lot of the rovers stuff here, so hopefully we can get some reputation with them. Are we going to get to... probably not quite to Revered. That's fine. We still have to do the Mogdrogan's Shrine for them. There's a bunch of quests there. Found some texts you might be interested in. What else have we got? Slay Lutra, and that's it. Alright, so Broken Hills. We'll go get Lutra, and then we'll move into Smuggler's Basin. Well, I see an ancient spirit totem. Well, you know where we're going, don't you? Please ignore the sirens. I promise they're not here for me. Surprising the sirens at this time of day. Anyway, yeah, moving through here. I didn't do my usual trick of doing this section and then going back for Killrian. Like I said I think in Elite, it doesn't really matter which order you do them in. You don't actually save any time, or lose it for that matter. Where did that shrine end up, actually? I think I've lost it. Should be over near Steps of Torment, I think. This is really not worth the run, to be honest. Glowing pig, that can't be healthy. Probably not going to eat this one, you guys. Alright, it was over here somewhere, right? Yeah, there it is. Right outside the Steps of Torment. Well, as long as we're here, we may as well turn that quest in as well. So the Mythical Boulder's Armor, I got this, basically the whole set, on my Death Knight when I was playing through this. And it's actually not a bad set. So the 2 set bonus is 100% fizz damage, and the 3 set doesn't really apply to us, but the proc at the end on the 3 set is okay. I think I'll hang on to it, and if I get the whole set, or maybe just 2 pieces, so like the mask, mantle probably, the mask is going to be a hard sell because it's +1 to all skills. I may end up using that again. We'll see what happens. That said, there's not a huge amount of leveling left to do. So even if we do use it, it's not going to last long. Level 90, we get the highest level faction armor from Malmo. So I may have to go back to Elite to buy that. I don't think we're going to be up to that part yet. Okay, I'm going to leave that one for now. And probably quicker to run. There's a lot of sirens tonight. I don't know if the mic is picking those up, but 2 or 3 come by now. Which for a Sunday night is quite strange. Usually they'll come by with the lights flashing but the siren's off. Anyway. What do we got? So we're here for Lutra and getting to the next area. Now the next area is going to be fun for the trolls. Potential for a new weapon. Although I don't know what level the next tier is. Let me actually check that. Don't mind me. Troll Bone Crusher on my second screen. Alright, so we have the level 70. There is a level 84 and then a level 94. So we could end up with a new weapon out of this. So that'd be nice. 14 level upgrade. It'd have to be a pretty good upgrade though, let's be honest. The Frenzied of Alacrity is pretty good. This particular shrine that's coming up is not a fight, so we'll see what it costs, but most likely I'm going to skip it. Right, there's Lutra Dead for our attribute point. We're just going to walk past these guys. What does this want? No, requires crafting. I'm not going to go back to town for that. Say hi to Elsa. Okay, so not this guy, but there is another one of these hero mobs in this section which can be quite scary. So do be careful coming through here. And we are running low on time for our potion. I think we still have 2 left though, yep. Like I said all the way back in Elite when I was doing the end of the Malmo section, you absolutely don't need to use XP pots. I think what I started 77.5 with when I used the XP pot, so that's, I mean, it's technically it's worth 4 levels so far, but you know, by the same account, you're going to get to 100 no matter what. The higher level you are, the higher level the enemies are. So the slower you level, the more time you have to get gear upgrades. The slower you level, the more sort of smooth it's going to feel.
That skill's not ready.
But I don't know, for a build like this, it's probably not a big deal because most of the stuff I'm using is either MIs or see, that's a tiny, tiny upgrade. That I'm probably not going to bother melting the other one for. I'm not too fussed about getting the Troll Bone Crusher in here because the shop in the Blood Grove exists and sells them. Okay. Triple rare. Complete rubbish, but triple rare. Okay, okay. Tyrants of Fervor is what I want, but I want it on a level 94 base. And that is not going to drop yet, because these are all 87, 88. It's unfortunate. Alright, we probably will have to be a little bit careful with Voldrak here. I remember doing him with my Dark Knight, and he chunked my health bar. Probably don't have to be that careful, but the big wind-up swing, I'll probably dash. Nope, wasn't quick enough. That's fine. Seems like it was alright anyway. Okay, Pine Barrens is another good candidate for popping an XP pot at the end of it. Because you can turn in something like 7 or 8 quests all at the same time. It's a really good candidate for XP pot usage. If you use the XP pot at the start, you will also get double XP for all the stuff you have to kill in order to turn those quests in. I probably will just pop another potion straight away and keep going. I think 3 would be enough. How can I help? Yep. I think 3 XP pots will be enough to go from sort of 77. Maybe not all the way to 100, but it'll be close, I think. Alright, let's go find Icarix. In here, there is a treasure trove that I want. There is a totem, potentially. I think I'll say there's usually a totem. I don't think I'll say that there is always one. That said, the totem is usually here. Just here, it's where the totem normally is. It's not there today, so that's alright. May potentially end up not having a totem in this particular cave. But this is one of my favorite places to farm when you hit 100, because there is usually a totem, and there is always a treasure trove. So I will definitely be back here at some point. Probably about 20 seconds after I hit level 100. Okay, here's Icarix. There's the body we need. Let's kill Icarix's friends and then get out of the acid. Okay, and Icarix is dead. We pop the body. Then we get our treasure trove. Pop that. Cowl of Mogdrogan. Thought I already had that. Must have been another piece of the set. But now that I've got the helmet, if I was playing a pet build, or pet conjurer, I could craft that entire set, or craft the helmet 4 times and then use the transmuter in Forgotten Gods, the Conclave of the Three, would let me transmute those items until I had the whole set. So if you ever have a blueprint for one item in a set, you have the whole set, assuming you have the iron bits to do it. It's 120,000 iron bits for each time you want to re-roll it, and it does not guarantee that you won't get duplicates, so you could just swap back and forth between the helmet and a pair of gloves for, forever. Eventually it'll probably give you what you want. But it can be quite expensive. So we are coming up on the part of the game where 1,000,000 iron bits is going to evaporate very quickly. Especially if you want to go shopping for things like, for example, when I did vendor shopping in the Ancient Grove with my Death Knight, I think I spent somewhere around about 2 million iron bits on just recipes. For some reason I decided on the Death Knight that I was going to get every recipe rather than just the ones that I would actually use. Probably not going to do that on this guy. Alright, so our XP pot has worn off. I'm going to get to Homestead. Actually, we'll leave all this rubbish here. I'm going to get to Homestead and then immediately turn around and come back for Pine Barrens. And I will probably use another potion at that point. How long are they? Is it just an hour? 360... Yeah, so an hour. Okay, Nazagrad the Fallen is dead. he dropped us a pair of gloves, which could be good, could be not. We'll see. Okay, so we've made it to Homestead. And we are... I want to use this merchant, but I also want to leave that XP for when I have the potion, so we'll go up here. Boulder's armor. I would lose 25% vitality, which would put us just under. Yeah. You know what? I'm going to do it. Here's the gloves. Void Ren Talons. Decent upgrade in armor. Is this basically the same item, but with more levels? I'd lose the proc, but I don't care about that. The attack speed, I'd actually gain attack speed. Acid convert to chaos, I don't care. Aether and Ellie resist is nice. Let's see. Let's just play with some stuff now. Now that we're at Homestead, we have... Ah, that's good as well. Hang on, did I sell? Yeah, I did sell the Boulder's armor. Okay, well, that's alright. What's the armor on that? 1570. Same as this one. This has got +2 to Ascension. That's poison and pierce resist instead of vitality. I think it's going to be this one. Let's just get rid of all this stuff. And then I'm definitely going to go back to Devil's Crossing and swap out some what are they called? Components. Now I expected to be swapping the gloves out. Keep the add-on for that. Keep the add-on for that. And resistances are all capped. A little bit. That's fine. Okay. Let's blow some of this stuff up. I'm not talking to you, actually. So, those gloves, less armor. Okay, I don't care about those. Blow those up. Weapons, definitely don't care. Chest guard, that is actually Devil Cage Hauberk. Resistances, Chaos. Chaos is tanked massively. The Aether, what's that worth in Aether resist? The ward is 20%, so if we change that to a Chaos, we'll be fine actually. Okay, so, no. Keep the add-on. Use that on there. And we're going to dismantle these. One Ancient Heart. And a Tainted Brain Matter, pretty good. This Ruby, from what I could tell, is actually best in slot for a lot of Conjurer builds. So there's probably some Conjurers out there who are crying into their screen right now, which amuses me. Right. So now I need to get a Imbued Silver. And I'm going to go put that on my... I should have kept that other bone crusher. Is it too late? Who did I sell all this to? Must have been in Homestead. That's fine. Keep item. Imbued silver. Yep. Alright, I had a... Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Void Ward. Very close. Very close. I definitely need some more chaos resist. I might have to put a sanctified bone on my helmet. I'm going to do that anyway. I had one of my devotions on that Aether Ward, didn't I? Or did I take it off of that? I hope I took it off of that. Olzard's Turtle Shell is on Ogdrogan's Pact. Okay, I must have taken it off. No, I didn't, it was the crab. That can go on Presence of Virtue now, so that'll just be always on. This is... what is it? Sanctified Bone. Which I think is going to need imbued... no, Purified Salt. Which we need 4. So as you can see, for this one component, it's going to be 12 Aether Crystals. That's a quarter of all the ones I have. So they add up very quickly. I'm going to chuck that on there. That'll cap out the Chaos Res, and actually overcap it because of the aura on the weapon. Salvage, Fetten Mask. Keep the item. There we go. So that's capped our vitality and our chaos. Everything's capped again, and we are good to go. And all of my golden dudes buggered off again. Buffs are all active. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. Alright, 22 minutes into the video. You know what, we'll go a little long on this one. Why not? Let's go back to Homestead. Hopefully I didn't move the portal. I'm gonna make 2 more videos today, screw it. I did move the portal. Alright, Chugapot. Let's open him up. We will buy his consumables. Okay, I'm going to take that one as well. As long as I'm thinking about it, let's go back to Broken Hills. We'll turn this quest in, get our attribute point, which been stockpiling a little bit. Okay. And now we'll go do Pine Barrens. Before we do though, I'm going to head back in there to the Black Legion Smith. I'm going to make some more dynamite, so that's going to burn through my Aether Crystals again. Dynamite. So that's the Aether Shards, not the crystals. Searing Amber and Scavenged Plating are a dime a dozen. But yeah, those crystals to turn into dynamite is the reason why so many people suggest you farm the Wooden Cellar. Clearing those Aether Crystals gives you both shards and crystals, and occasionally clusters as well. And the shards are really good for crafting components, and the crystals are really good for crafting dynamite, which you can then use to farm treasure troves, which are good for getting your blueprints on a new account. So that is most likely what we are going to do with this guy. once we get to that point. So pretty much as soon as I hit 100, I'm going to continue doing the campaign until Malmo. But then I think we will probably do a bunch of farming to get the gear needed to go and do Ultimate Forgotten Gods, because that place is quite scary, especially on a fresh level 100. You really need to get some gear before you go in there, because they will eat your lunch. Alright. So we are here for Manticores. We're going to kill Megara, get the Manticore venom from God knows what, everything. Everything that's a Manticore drops the venom. So we won't have any issue getting that. This I think is from the armor that I'm wearing. Then we find the cave that's not marked on the map. We kill Old Bloodbriar, and then we kill the, is it Ulraprax or something like that? The spider in the same, or in the next floor down. Then we come out, we go and do Tyrant's Hold, and then we turn all those quests in, and we get a ton of XP. That'll probably get us close to 90, I think, for doing all of that. So this one's going to be a long one, boys, so strap in. So we're already at 25-ish minutes. Let's see if we can get this section done before an hour. Last video was a little bit long as well, but that's alright. That's unfortunate, having that rock wall there. Okay, here we go, we're starting to get Manticores. I believe it's the yellow ones that can drop the poison I need.
I can't do that yet.
Okay, Megara should be just up the hill here. There's the Manticore Alpha. There's Poison Gland. Beautiful. Alright, Megara. So she can do a decent amount of damage in Ultimate. Poison based by the looks of it. Oh, poison and bleed. There we go. So she dropped her earrings, which if you're playing Blade Arc is pretty good. But I'm not. I am, however, going to go get that totem, rather. That is an ancient savage one, though, so that's going to be fun. Right. Here we go. Turn the loot off. Drop our totem. Get out of that pile, just in case. It's probably fine, but I don't want to risk it. It's the secret to long life in hardcore is to be paranoid, basically. Okay, done. What do we get? Wendigo main leggings. No good. We got Rune Armor of Ignifar, no good. Mythical Chains of Anguish is a belt +1 to all skills. That's pretty nice. That might actually be better than what we're currently using. Blade Twister Signet, so it's physical damage on a ring with Pierce and Vitality res, +2 to Savagery, and damage proc with -10 physical res. If I can find some way to make that work in this build, I am going to use it. Where is it? Level 84. And we're short on spirit. That's alright. I will find a way. Those are a nice upgrade for armor. Don't need the pierce, the bleed. Don't need the pierce either from my current ones, so I think we're going to swap those in right now. Take a quick trip back to Devil's Crossing to get my scaled hide out of them, the old ones. Keep the add-on. Alright, we're starting to look a little more purple. And I can't use the ring until, is it 80, 94, 90, something like that. Right, we have skill points. Put them into Presence of Virtue. And let's go find us a big spider and old Briarthorn. So we come down this way, we go under the bridge. Which is over here. And we hope that the cave is here and not anywhere else. Okay. Cave is not here. Which is unfortunate. Here we go. Okay. Go for a bit of a run. Find old Briarthorn. Kill him. So when you've got the XP pots running, yeah, it's nice to get XP from killing stuff, but most of your XP, when you have the pots running, is going to come from quests, because you are doubling usually huge amounts of XP from, for example, main story quests, or you know, like entire sections of the map. You turn in a bunch of quests all at once, like we're going to do here. Okay, so there's our exit. Well, there's an exit. We're probably not going to use that one. We killed old Briarthorn. We're now looking for the Spider Queen, who is just up here. Spiders do a lot of damage, and they can trap you in webs. So be careful about spiders in here. Actually, what I just did, dashing into the middle of that pack, was insanely stupid. I probably deserve to die for that. I'm glad I didn't. But it's good to be reminded every now and again that hardcore characters definitely do die. Okay, I think that was the mythical rune forged, or rune something helmet. Nope. It was a rune forged chest guard. Okay, I was thinking it was the helmet we had before that was covered in chaos resistances. Alright, so he's dead. Or she's dead, it's dead, whatever. I will pay that for a chance at some loot. None of it's good though, unfortunately. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's see if we can't avoid all of that mess. And what did I just say about dashing into packs like that? I believe I said it was not a good idea and you shouldn't do it. One day I'm going to listen to my own advice. Not today though. Okay, so now we head up the side here. We're looking for a way through to Tyrant's Hold. The first two are usually blocked, 2 or 3. So that one's blocked, the next one's blocked. The third one is open, so we go through into Tyrant's Hold. I'm pretty sure this shrine is a pay for it one. We'll see what it wants. There's the treasure trove that I was about to mention. No blueprint, which is strange, but it's fine. I'm not going to go back to town to craft for that. Let's get the Tyrant's Hold done. If you are trying to farm Crunley Reputation, or if for some strange reason you decided you wanted to play an Aether-based pistol build, once you get in here, you can come over here on the right and go through this little tunnel here, where you will be able to find more of Crunley's gang. And in there you will also find a specific leader, hero, I guess you call him. Rutnik, I think his name is, and he has an Aether-based pistol that will actually enable dual-wielding pistols by itself. So you can use that for an Aether-based pistol build if you are so inclined. It's one of those things where I've looked at it and gone, yeah, that looks really cool. I would, I'd give that a shot. Maybe play like Spellbinder or something for the Aether damage support. That could be good, and I'd probably never do it. Right, let's get through here as quick as we can. There is a dynamite in here. I don't think I'm going to look too hard for it. Monsters are more likely to miss, but they will crit me if they do, or they will do more critical damage. How's our defense? Yeah, they can't actually crit me. Alright, we just walked through here. I'm going to skip that dynamite. Even though it probably would have been quite easy to go and get it. This is a little secret chest, if you were that way inclined. It's a chest full of iron bits and soon-to-be iron bits. Right. Okay, let's clear the area. Then we kill, can't remember his name, the big tyrant dude here. Tyrant who's ruling the hold. Whose name I can't remember. This guy, Bloodfeast the Ruthless. Put our totem down and we hold left click. We trust in our armor and our life leech to keep us alive. That was a pretty big hit. It was probably 6,000 or so, I guess. And he's dead. Alright. Grab our loot, pop the chest. The exalted chest here I'm going to leave, because as I've said a couple of times now, I'll wait until I get to level 100 to do that. Let's go turn all this in. Where is it? It's that one. I'm going to go to Deadman's Gulch first and get Olgrim. Talk to Colin. Sorry about your sister. Send him off to Homestead. We'll go talk to the Black Legion guys. We'll give them all of the quests all at once. So 86 and slightly more than a half. Okay, yep. Already done all that, aren't I great? Okay, so almost a full level. That is Presence of Virtue maxed out. I'm gonna take 1 point in Resilience, and let's head back to Homestead. Speak to Olgrim. And we're coming up on 40 minutes, so this seems like it might be a good place to split a video. Just do a bit of shopping first, and then she'll be apples. Alright. Check out all this really cool stuff. I'm gonna sell you this. Definitely not using that. I'm gonna blow that up. Right.
I would so much death. I wasn't sure you'd. I'm going to check.
Okay. Talk to Captain Soma, and she will give us the quest to kill the ethereal abomination. And we may as well get the quest for the insects as well. Alright, and that'll about do us for this episode. Come back next episode and do the left side of Homestead. I might even do the right side as well. We'll see how we go for time. But yeah, that's about all for now. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.